Hello there. Welcome back to On the Bright Side. I am Daniel. I am here with Ben.
Hey, hey.
We are going to continue to watch Andor. Uh, because we like it.
I haven't seen anything bad about it on the internet so far, but then again, I've also kind of stayed off of Twitter for the
Uh,
past few weeks.
yeah. A worse criticism is that people call it slow, and it's like, okay.
I
I'm
see.
sorry.
I
There's
won't.
not explosions.
I won't complain about that.
No, I won't. It's definitely different from other Star Wars things, but in a good way. Last time we were talking about some the thing we're gonna do that we might do this episode. We met Mon Mothma. Well, met. The ISB is catching on to the rebellion. Coruscant.
And one thing I noticed from last episode,
Yeah.
which I'm really annoyed I didn't realize it as we were watching. Something threw me off, but there is a scene when we were first seeing Coruscant. Uh, I'm a huge car nerd, and I noticed that one of the buildings was
Oh
a
yeah.
direct copy of the McLaren headquarters in Woking, England.
Well,
So
they
that was
definitely
a.
filmed it there.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, it's crazy, like how much they didn't change about the building.
Yeah, I know, right? It looks like literally identical. They added like a couple of screens here and there. Obviously, the big ship outside, but besides that, literally a perfect copy.
Yeah, and I thought it just looked like an airport, and then you showed me the cars in it, and I'm like, I guess it's not an airport.
Nope.
All right, whoa, let's get into it. Are you ready, Ben?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Fucking almost started early.
Oh,
It's just
oh,
very dangerous to move it around.
the armor.
You think
Yeah.
I can talk this through? I'd be
You
the first
saw.
one to
Yeah,
you know
I've
what
heard
it is.
about it.
That's a bolt.
Yes.
Out
Force
of the
Unleashed,
logo
right?
tunnel. What we need
Yep.
to know is
Force Unleashed canon?
Yeah, I know, right, dude? That'd be nuts. If they pulled that trigger, that would
If they
one of
did
the
like a
craziest
Star
things.
Killer series,
Hands down, may end up being one of my favorite series, if not
Yeah.
my favorite. They should do that. That'd be sick.
The Force Unleashed kind of breaks canon a little bit too much at this point, but
Yeah.
it's cool.
Listen, just retcon a few things here and there, make Star Killer real. Be perfect. I need to replay those games. I literally haven't played those games since I was like 10, maybe even younger.
Yeah. I've never played them. I could at any time.
See, there's different versions for different
Ben?
consoles, so it would like be
Hold
me
on.
playing.
Well,
it.
I'm enjoying this Force Unleashed experience, but I gotta ask,
Why
where's
did
the
you
O?
get the O?
Where is it?
It's so bright. It's
Don't look at it.
beautiful.
You okay, man?
Man's been through some shit.
This is just a apartment in Japan.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Funky looking
I
Cocoa Puffs.
promise to disappoint you.
It's just oops all berries.
Sure,
It's
missing
not
you
even
more of each
anything.
other when you were flourishing.
Is that a Meluran
But
fruit?
the memory to sustain me.
Oh, it might be.
You have no future prospects.
Forgotten the precision of your predictive powers. I'll find a way.
This is just too real. This
Yeah.
this character is just like
I'm calling it.
too real of a
Haven't
character.
heard that in a while.
When we asked you
These
to
are
be
just
grounded
the
in
topics
reality,
you
I
seem
didn't
to
need you to
remember.
remind me of my
That's it.
failures.
I know what it's like to have relatives that are be like, you need to eat.
My relatives tell me to stop eating.
That plus the bad arms, pretty clear you left wherever you were in a hurry. There's no sense being upset. You're lucky to be alive right now. We've been down here for
Aren't we
months
all?
and stakes are high.
Big stakes, big danger.
How's your arm?
I'll be fine.
Whose is this?
Didn't get a name.
You know what this means, don't you?
Craighead,
What about this?
by the hand.
I don't know what these
So
mean.
Where were you? They built a lot of cages, huh? The axe forgets, but the tree remembers. Now it's our turn to do the chopping.
Usually I'm like, don't do revenge. but against the Empire,
Help.
yeah.
but you
You know, I like Revenge of the Sith.
Working with other people.
I'll show myself out.
Okay.
I didn't mark you for a team player.
You just don't talk the entire rest of the episode.
Always breaks at the
Kid,
And then I get to the end and I'm like,
that's a
And
surprise.
are you there?
ah, this guy.
Douchebag.
Oh, change in plan. Dad's taking me. You're taking me, right?
Clear it with her.
He looks so familiar and I don't know why.
Yeah, I know.
I love
I'm
Asian
serious.
clothing in
Just
Star Wars.
Go, you're off the hook. Point.
Her clothes are very
Japanese.
Japanese or Korean,
Doing a
yeah.
show off. It's all about you, isn't it? It's always all about you. Is this really how you'd like to start the day? I didn't choose this conversation.
We're having a great time. It's just like she's she's the senator. She's the one giving you the money for this house. Why is milk the thing in Star Wars? I love milk. Watch, I get my first dislike on a video for saying I love milk.
I mean, it's so confusing, isn't it? So much going wrong, so much to say, and all of it happening so quickly. The pace of repression outstrips our ability to understand it, and that is the real trick of the Imperial thought machine. It's easier to hide behind
I feel like he's the
40
one that's gonna get
atrocities
killed
in a
if
single
anyone.
incident.
Yeah.
They have a fight on their hands, don't they?
We are definitely learning a lot more
I barely trust you.
about these guys this episode. So it might, the plan might not go down this episode. It might be 3 episode arcs at a time. There's so much information,
Read out the weight.
it's hard to comment.
What were you gonna do if I wasn't here?
Might have been ugly, but we'd have figured it out.
We want it to be
Welcome to the rebellion. I said that.
short. Now, the real thing has a downhill pitch, but the distance is right. And down there, where we'll be coming from. The old temple.
Got it.
It's a quick learner.
I'll be back in an hour. This had better be well on its way, or I promise you, I'll be revisiting the schedule for winter furloughs.
You are
This is a win-win. You get to boss around.
You're a century from the
Imperials?
Air Base.
Ah. Blevin.
Could I be made prefect?
People in the Empire are always trying to climb the ladder.
It's about
Yep.
confidence.
You should switch.
What?
He's left-handed. Should swap sides.
Why don't you get a handle on what we're doing here before you start making suggestions?
But it's a
Why?
fair suggestion. These guys, they're
Cover the guns!
about as ragtag as you can get.
Well, this has gotten spicy.
Just being an asshole.
Surprise from above is never as shocking as one from below.
I like that line.
It's less than 100 last time.
Still enough to smell him, right? Can you imagine this place with a couple of flowers?
Why are you smelling?
Oh boy. Why are you smelling people, sir?
I can.
Uh,
About your business call.
he's just like, I can't wait to see us steal from this place.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm just moving your stuff.
Don't touch his
It
stuff.
was in the way.
Don't ever.
You don't touch a man's stuff.
Corn was in there.
I was gonna make that joke, but I decided against it.
I decided for you.
Kessel. Fondor. Targeting consoles from Jakku. Proton warheads from Base K. The Steerguard star path.
He's right, though. It's too spread out to be organized.
But you don't believe that.
It's interesting to hear
this.
Jakku referenced.
Them.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I'd do it. I'd spread it out. Never climb the same fence twice.
It's too random to be random.
2 more files each.
He's excited.
Stay focused, Clem.
All right.
Rebellion.
The amount of cock blocking currently going on.
Ben, you hear the music?
I do.
You know what this music means, right? You know the dang episode's gonna end.
I needn't tell you how wrong
It's not
you
gonna
are
end.
about Uncle. I stressed that it was a large enough mistake to be deeply educational.
Yes, I heard some of that.
Our conversation.
Your side of it. Hard to miss.
Hard to...
Stairs to the house.
This man. It's not ending. I was wrong. I'm glad I'm wrong.
Distance. He fell in love with a local woman, lost a promotion. Then he lost the woman. Then he lost his taste for the Empire.
Ah.
Everyone has
Good
their own
times.
rebellion.
The thing you hear when posted to Aldani is that perhaps you'll be lucky enough to be there for the Eye.
The idea of being this close and not seeing it. And I know we can't all be up there, but I fear morale might be crushed by having anything more than an essential roster down here tomorrow night.
Ah.
I want it painted the
He's
day
like-
after tomorrow. I'll be
Just
there
what I
with
was
you.
hoping.
Expect to
I
see
was
the
hoping
shot.
someone would say
Yes,
this.
sir.
Yeah, he's got a smile. Yeah.
Don't move.
All right.
There we go.
Rude.
I knew it. I knew you were lying. I knew it.
He won't say why he's here, where he's from. He doesn't say what he believes in, and now this?
You know exactly who I am. And you know I'll kill you for it.
Okay. Okay, so I guess we know it's not a fake, huh?
Oh boy, we're having fun.
Put the weapon away. Give him the stone. You can kill each other later.
Oh, I will. Oh boy. Imperial shuttle.
I'm being paid. Paid to be here. You need to know? That's it.
Well,
You should have told us days ago.
Maybe so.
It just would have been something else.
What's that mean?
I mean,
The day before is always hard.
It's really only the money.
To take a risk like this? Come on.
Maybe you're the one that's afraid.
Of course I'm afraid. But there's a difference between fear and losing your nerve. You want out of this. Make a choice. Don't use me as an excuse.
Cinta.
No. She didn't tell me.
well, you know, I want the truth.
He knows more about what you're up to than I do.
Must be embarrassing.
When were you planning
Lol.
to tell me about this new foundation?
Oh, didn't think you'd be interested.
Why is that?
It's charitable.
Damn.
Get God.
Do you mind taking the expressway?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what that means. I don't like the way he said it. Oh, it just means that they're gonna get there faster. I'm an idiot. But I still don't like the way he said it. I do wonder when Cassian's attitude is going to shift from I'm just in it for the money to
Yeah.
he's actually in it. We'll see if this event affects him in that way.
I don't think the event itself. I think whatever comes from the event.
Yeah.
He wants me to tell you about my brother.
Oh boy.
There's a long version, but what matters is they killed him. He was a farmer. Imperial prefect came in, took his land, flooded it. He couldn't fight him. He couldn't bear it, so he went in a boat and filled his pockets with stones.
Hmm.
What kind of farm?
Trees. Pepper trees. Centuries of them. That's as close to an apology as you're gonna get.
Appreciate it.
It's close enough.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Opening up to essentially a stranger. Anticipation! And they're gonna leave us. They're gonna leave us with nothing.
I called this.
I know
told
you
we're not
called it.
taking
I was hoping that it wouldn't be this way. I'm fine that it is.
You said that an
Now I gotta look at everything in the background. See if there's anything I
There's nothing
recognize.
coming through tonight. It'll all be over this time tomorrow.
Or would it just be starting?
I'm glad we got to see Luthen again this episode. I like him a lot so far.
Yeah.
Ba, ba, ba. That's all. That's all, folks.
Until next time.
Alright. What'd ya heckin' think?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a blast. Figuratively and literally.
Yeah. Are they gonna blow things up?
Whether or not they mean to, I would be surprised if nothing blows up.
The sky's gonna blow up,
The
apparently.
sky is gonna blow up. Sky is falling. The sky is falling.
This episode, we learned a lot more about the people on the team, which is what I was kind of hoping for last episode. And I've made sure not to get attached to any of them.
Yep.
But you definitely, I think, hit the nail on the head, is that they're making Nemec very likable. He seems to be the most likable out of them. Him and Skeen are the two ones we've learned the most about. So
yeah,
it's gonna be one of them if someone doesn't make it out. But we also got a lot of time with the lieutenant today.
Oh yeah.
And we learned a bit about him, and we saw what he does.
My man was so happy.
Yeah, he was all like, I was hoping you would suggest that. Everyone's tense. Everyone found out the truth about why Andor is here.
Yep. Why he's here and why he's queer.
Yep. I'm like, should I follow that up with anything or no?
Why do we have to wait another week?
Yeah, it kind of when they released the first 3 episodes all at once, the middle chapter didn't suck quite as much.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna be watching it in like a couple days. But now I'm all like, the first chapter gets you excited for the rest of it, and then the second chapter is like, it's tasing me.
So listen, here's my thing. I'm not a big fan of, like how Netflix does it by releasing everything at once.
Yeah.
But we should go to a hybrid of
release 3 episodes at once. Release an arc at once.
No, not even that. 2 episodes a week, like Mondays and Wednesdays, or like Wednesdays and Fridays, or something like that. Like
maybe. I like weekly releases more than I like any other type of things. But in this case, I would not mind just dropping a whole arc at once.
Yeah.
Because it's like, when we watched Clone Wars, we watched an arc at once. Like, at a time, pretty much.
Yep.
And that was cool. Could you imagine watching, like, Umbara week to week?
Yeah.
That would suck.
It would be miserable.
Because they're so good all at once. And since this is kind of doing a similar like arc at a time thing, it's kind of feeling like, man, this is what it's like. It's like if the arc is 6 episodes long with like Book of Boba Fett, then it's not that bad waiting week to week.
Yeah.
Because next week it's not gonna finish anything.
Yep.
I'm excited for next episode. We also checked in on all of our other characters. We got at least one scene with all of them. Feel so bad for Mon Mothma. She needs to get the fuck out of that family. Oh my god. I feel like slowly, with Deputy Inspector, I don't know his name. Do we know his name? Have they said it? I'm sure they've said it somewhere. I'm sure it's in the credits.
Probably.
I just haven't bothered to learn it. So that's my bad. But he seems to be resenting everything more and more. So I was partly right about how he's gonna just like fester wherever he's gonna end up.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a feeling he's just gonna... I think he's just gonna leave. I think he might just like make it a personal mission to get Andor.
Yeah.
We'll see. Those scenes where he's talking to his mom felt so like this is not a Star Wars show right now. There's a lot more detail in this show. And I kind of feel like the more detail that you try to go into in Star Wars, it's weird, the less it feels like traditional Star Wars. Like, I'm not gonna... Like, I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like anything else.
I know.
Like, Dave Filoni puts attention to detail in his stuff. And Favreau also puts attention to detail, but that's in like a lore way.
Yeah, this is definitely more of a drama.
Yeah, this isn't like a... We have to pay attention to every little detail. The blue cereal is killing me.
Always blue.
Yeah. Like, they thought of everything, huh? We got to look at 2 of the ISB agents, which I don't know her name. I just don't know the main antagonist's name. I know Blevin because I made a comment about him.
Yeah.
And he was just kind of like, you know, his scene, I don't know if it had much point. He's just on the ground.
We'll see soon, I'm sure.
Yeah. But the woman is onto the rebellion with her colleague. We got some planets mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Did we knew all those planets? I forget.
Yes.
Which ones they mentioned, but I'm pretty sure we knew them all. I don't know if we knew about rebel activity. I might go back and check that out. Hold on. Might cut out this out. Okay. Kessel. Yeah. We know Kessel.
Yep.
Is this... Are they referencing the Kessel Run?
It
Do you
could
think?
be.
Like, because we know that is, like, before Rebellion existed. So, like, it's probably Solo, because that's the only real precedent that we would know of an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Fondor. I don't know that place. I might need to brush up in Star Wars knowledge, but I ain't that good. Jakku.
We definitely know that.
We definitely know that. And this is like the first... This feels like the first reference to something like in the sequel trilogy that takes place before the original trilogy, which is kind of crazy. Proton warheads from Base K. I don't know that. We know that stealing proton warheads is something that they did a lot in Rebels and stuff. So, you know. Fun stuff. Attention to detail is good. I like this show. And that's all I have to say about this episode, pretty much. If you also liked this episode, maybe like my video. We'll be friends. That's how you do it, right, Ben?
It's exactly how you...
That's friends, right?
Yup.
Also, to be friends, maybe subscribe. I will continue to do Andor and Star Wars stuff. Tales of the Jedi is coming out. That's gonna be fun.
I'm so excited for all the new Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
And new Star Wars games.
Yeah, I should probably... I might do that at some point. Play some Star Wars games on this channel. Yep. Definitely gonna play the... what is it? Fallen Order?
Yep.
Definitely gonna play that.
Play that as well.
Anything else that like is that was canon at some point. I know I could play Knights of the Old Republic, and they're remaking it.
They are.
So the question is, do I play it or wait for the remake? Anyway, things to discuss later. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you had you've been having a wonderful day. Continue to have a wonderful day. I will see you next time.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. You fucking stole my line!